Shout out to Dane. 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 Shout out to Dane.
Hello. Alright, grab this one just for this.
Oh!
Synced. Just like our periods. I mean our golf swing.
Our golf swing.
Fuck.
Wow.
The putting too today?
The putting, the
Everything.
Cheers.
It's a real thing.
Alright.
If you don't know about it, are you really homies?
If you don't know about it, you're about to.
We're back. We're here.
And we're back.
We got special guests. It's Nick, Nate, just Couchin podcast. We are missing our good friend Zach. He had to work today, so
Shout out to Zach.
shout out to Zach.
But we're
Sorry
here
he couldn't
with
be here. But we have very special guests.
2 dudes and a car. Follow them on Instagram,
Yep.
Facebook.
Golf-based.
We'll link them
content.
below.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us, guys.
Dude, Dane's gonna make that shit so sick too.
All right, let's
Well,
Get right into it.
We're here.
Boost it.
How you boys doing?
We're doing pretty good.
doing all right. I'm feeling good after a clean 18.
Yeah. Clean 18 this morning.
Had some bad shots, had some nice shots.
Got a
Good
big big scramble match tomorrow.
Yeah,
huh?
we got our match tomorrow, you know.
Keep it up.
We do. And I'm so excited for it. It's so sick.
I as far as the podcast goes and episode coming out, you'll probably see more Instagram content, YouTube reels, whatever we might post on Facebook, shorts, all that stuff before this episode actually drops. But yeah, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, long time planning too, huh?
Yeah.
A long time in the making too.
I know.
Yeah, it's good to actually play with you guys. I was personally just expecting to maybe meet you guys the night before and then play golf with you. We've already gotten.
We went into
We've
it.
gotten 27 holes in.
27
we're already
holes in?
27 holes in. I feel like we're best friends now. So
I felt
we
good.
got
a lot of golf.
We got to ask though. First impressions going into tomorrow. What do you guys think so far?
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm less than a year in, so I wasn't ever expecting to win, but I did all right today, so I feel like I have a fighter's chance.
That's what Tony and I were just talking about. I think
guys-
it's going to be
Together,
a grind
you
tomorrow,
guys,
huh?
We're
think,
putting
yeah.
it together.
I think
guys
have it
if the
in.
putts drop, that'll be
dropping.
clutch.
If
Short
I
game
do-
was the strong suit.
Yeah.
I feel like I can hang with you guys if I
We
do
can get
all
off the
right.
tee box. If we
And
get
I
off the
wasn't
tee
sure
Off
about
the
that
tee.
before, but you know, you can have a good day and you can have bad days, so you never know at the end of the day.
box. We'll see tomorrow morning.
There's 18 holes though.
Yep.
That's the thing. You can come out hot,
Yep. Yeah, you can either come out strong or you can
come out strong.
finish strong.
I just
maybe grab a
Yeah.
broad on the turn and
Maybe play a little dirty, get some drinks in us. Maybe
Yeah.
do some shots. I don't know.
yeah,
we'll see.
we'll have to pull out some
have to-
tricks. That's the thing tomorrow too.
We don't know what we're doing.
We
Is
might
it
have to
gonna
pull
be
out a couple
classy?
tricks.
Are we
Buy
gonna
a
be
round of
classy?
shots.
Yeah.
Buy a round of
Well-
shots on the turn or something.
See, I have too big of a fucking conscience. Like, I can't litter.
You in good faith can't.
Like, I literally, so you, if we do bad, you're gonna see it on the scorecards.
Yeah.
So I feel like
I heard that too.
the fuck just happened?
I think someone died upstairs.
I thought a light dimmed.
I think ceiling's falling through.
Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, it was that.
All right.
It was-
Anyways,
Yeah.
The light is about to fall on Tony.
Yeah, he'd be all right.
I think
He'd be
this
all
is
right.
the start of sabotage.
You guys are insured, correct? I do not want my
hopefully
partner
y'all are.
no, it was that one piece of duct tape.
Yeah, I heard
holding
it go.
it all together. Yes.
Yeah, you'll hear from our lawyer.
Shout out. Shout out.
My people will contact your people.
Yeah, my people will call your people.
I don't know. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
I think if we can play it a little bit more safe off the tee box tomorrow, and keep it in the fairway, we'll have a good chance, for sure.
But
Castro-
also,
Castro
you guys
Ridge-
were playing solo today.
We were playing solo.
So-
I mean, we are individual players still. I mean, I've had a pretty unlucky couple weeks so far.
So it's kind of hard to compare a team score compared to solo.
But let's
But-
I'll give you a little insight of how Tony and I play. So, you guys have seen me play now, 27 holes. Nick, you and I have been golfing for a couple of years now. Like, I'm strong off the tee box, but Tony's way stronger than me off the tee box.
Yeah,
so
Tony's-
I'll keep it.
he's a
I
force.
can
out there, yeah.
I
He's a
can
force.
keep it to 200, 250 with my 3-wood. Play it safe. Tony will nuke it. Like,
Yeah.
that's already how we'll play. The tee boxes, but we love playing as a team though, because
Yeah.
our games complement each other
Yep.
so much. Because I mean, Tony can speak to this more. His short game, like my short game, is unreal.
Dialed in.
Like I
Yeah.
dial in my short game. I could get it 2 feet within the pin, 9 times out of 10. So, Tony and I complement each other so much where we just have a pretty clean strategy almost every time. So
The scrambles are your strong
the
game.
scrambles are very much our strong game. So, looking forward to this, to be honest, because we haven't scrambled yet with you guys yet.
There'll be a lot of surprises coming through.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Also, so we can throw in some little this isn't a regulation thing. When we played a tournament at Kestrel, they gave us a neon ball, and somebody had to use it. But as long as somebody had it, you were allowed a
Like
mulligan
a
or some shit
mulligan,
like
yeah.
that, or we could just we get one mulligan. Like
Yeah, we could set.
there's-
ground rules
we
are
could do
set.
whatever
will
rules
set
we
ground
want, so-
rules. That's fine. Man.
That's the
but
one
if
thing.
it's during and you pull some bullshit,
Yeah, you
No,
can't.
no, no,
yeah,
no, yeah.
yeah, we're
I'll
not.
straight up say no.
Yeah.
Wait
no.
a second.
But that's one thing too that I think people like playing with Tony and me, because we are not your traditional like, oh, that's fucking out of bounds.
Right,
Or like those,
yeah.
nope, can't do that. Nope, can't take a
Right.
drop. Like,
Yeah.
dude, just play the fucking sport and just
Right.
have fun.
We're here
with
to have
it.
fun.
Like,
We're here to
yeah.
right.
Tony and I are trying to be pro. We're just trying to like obviously grow a golf brand and like have fun.
Right.
Like cater to these like amateur people who know they're not going anywhere in the golf sport.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Not everyone's, dude. We're not out here trying to break course records.
Right.
We're not out here trying to, hit longest drive, and we're not doing a tournament setting where it's like money on. I mean,
my
we'll have
goal for
money
the
on
year is
line,
to
but
break
it's not-
one-
It's
110.
small.
110.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey,
like
110 is good
small
stuff.
time
That's
skin dollar skins and whatever. That's whatever. But when you're, I don't know. I remember that one. Was it you and I, or I don't remember who I was playing a tournament with, but we finished up and the lowest score was like a fucking
That was us. It was
Yeah.
us, Rob, and
Matt. Yeah.
And the lowest score, so Kestrel is a 72.
Mm-hmm.
The lowest score was a fucking,
50 something.
it was like a 62
Yeah.
or something. And like the next one up from that
Dude, it was in the 50s.
were some good ass
Yeah.
fucking players. And it was like 8 away. And the
What?
team that fucking won, no
when they
disrespect to anything, but it would look like the group that was in front of us today.
Yeah. Just
Oh, whoa.
So
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
like
collusion.
a little fishy there.
Right.
You know what
it
I
was
mean?
weird. Everyone was like,
Like 14 under, 15 under.
yeah,
Like-
no, they shot like a 60 something, and it was
See their
like,
story card? Some Eagles, some hole in ones.
Yeah, some-
on them?
Yeah.
some- oh, I
Is that
actually,
albatross?
I got an
I got two.
albatross. Yeah,
There's
I
a
got
couple
two
albatrosses.
albatrosses
dude, there's
today.
literally on Kestrel. There's what 3 par.
Like,
there's
there-
4 par threes, and it's like
There were
you
some.
would have had to hole in one or eagle or hit a 2 on every single one of those.
They did have those
And it's-
neon balls with that mulligan rule, but like still, and then they had a bigger
Still.
hole.
Let's
But
not.
you
Bigger
could only
hole?
you could only go for the bigger hole if you had that mully ball. It,
Yeah,
it
they
was
had
like a
an
whole.
oversized cup.
It was like a Halloween tournament, so there were weird rules.
It was really goofy rules.
Let's-
It was still real fun, but
But
it was like
still, there's no way that they got
No
Speaking of-
way.
no
Let's
way.
also-
Fuck's sake.
Let's also refrain from talking about hole in ones while Tony and I were in Madison, because now Tony and I are 0 for 2 and almost snuck in hole-in-ones.
Dude,
in Madison.
he almost dunked one.
Tony did.
last summer.
Oh, he dunked one.
It was in the hole.
It was 100% dunked.
I don't
We
like-
saw it. It was fading in and then
Yeah.
ricocheted out the
Tony,
exact way,
Tony
and we
hit
were
it
like,
at such an angle.
How does it draw left
He
and bounce
fucked-
out right?
Yeah.
That
Because
doesn't
you
make
know,
sense.
like you looked at the cup. So we were Door Creek. We were at Door Creek,
Yep.
whatever hole that is. He
14.
pured a 6
Back
iron.
nine, yeah.
But it was such a weird angle that it shot out of. So we go and look at the ball, and it's got the cup prints on it. The actual cup is all like scuffed and stuff,
It's
and it just
sand.
blasted
Fucked up,
out like it. And we obviously watched it too. Like we watched it.
all of
dunk
us
out.
were just like, that was
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
like,
what-
weird.
what did that
Oh,
hit?
that sucks.
really
like,
weird
yeah.
shot.
Squirrel off the head.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
thought it
Wing
hit-
ski.
Someone left a ball marker or something. Yeah. Was there another ball up there that it ricocheted? It looked like it hit a cart path.
Yeah. So Madison kind of hurts when it comes to almost hole-in-ones
Yeah.
here. You know, almost getting one yesterday. That was tough.
How about be better?
This is
How about
true.
hit it
This
in
is
the hole?
true.
That is
Yeah.
true.
How about
Maybe
you
just-
How about
maybe
I
just hit it
actually
better.
turn on the backspin or whatever
Yeah.
you guys do?
I need the Velcro, the grips,
Yeah.
something
No.
with my ball.
Not an
Maybe
easy,
wrong ball. Wrong
not
ball.
an easy thing to do. Yeah.
should-
Pretty tough to do.
I don't know. Spray a little water on their ball before. Do you have like a mister? I don't know.
Did
What do
you
you
use
guys-
that swamp bucket golf cleaner that they had there?
Yeah.
And they'll,
Get it a little more clean. Just
Oh, God, don't do the golf
yeah,
talk for me now.
put up the ASMR of the golf ball going in and out.
Dude, people like that stuff.
Yep.
From what
Dude,
Tony and I have
yeah.
experienced on so we've
Yeah.
been like experimenting obviously the past year with two dudes in a cart. People love the golf sounds a little too much.
Yeah, dude.
They
They love a nice divot. They like a nice
Yep.
driver off the fucking tee. They like the
crack.
the fairway
Yeah.
wood.
Or if
right,
you can
just-
hear it, like, honestly, if a good shot, like if one of you guys were laying down like how you were,
Oh yeah.
and someone hits a stinger over and you can just hear
Yeah,
it.
just
Oh,
whiz past you.
yeah.
The
When it
flutter?
goes- that's
Yeah.
a good sound.
People
That is a
love
super
that.
good
That's a
sound.
really
yeah.
nice
Love that
sound.
with the shot flight that it actually
Dude, it's
looks
crazy
like a
when
nice,
someone does have a nice Instagram reel where they set up their camera in the fairway
yeah.
and they
Just
sting one right
Right
by it. It's
past
like,
it.
oh, come on.
yeah.
How many takes did that
I
take?
tried
Exactly.
asshole.
Dude, that's what that is one thing that Tony
Like,
and I-
how'd you find time to do that on the
like,
course?
that's what Tony and I are
What are you
super
playing
happy
on
about.
Monday at 9 a.m.?
Exactly.
when
can't
we
find the time.
when we're doing content and we have like a bad shot, we're not the type to be like, okay, we need another take on that. We're like, fuck this hole.
Move on.
We're done.
We're moving on.
The next hole, get this over with. We'll get this.
There's
next
18
weekend.
holes.
Also,
You'll find a good
that's
shot.
blooper reel.
So,
Yeah,
we
I think
have-
those are
Post
so
that
good
shit.
too.
That's
yeah.
one thing about our post. If you look at our shots, like greens, most of the time, those are 100% authentic.
Yeah.
Well, first shot, we're done then. Because
Yep.
we hate going back and doing it again.
Yep.
Just because it doesn't feel good when you do it the second time.
Yep.
You're like, should have done it
You're
the
like,
first time.
all right, well.
Also,
cool.
when you post your bad shots, it just makes you more sincere.
It's more realistic.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
dude, and we
not
post
even
bad
realistic.
shots, yeah.
It's just more like you're not. Yeah, real. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it's like
Yeah.
it's your real. Yeah, you're not a pro. You're
well,
just-
that
you're a
even
fucking
so.
golf. You're a
but
dude.
even the pros have bad shots. So when you see someone who's not a pro and it's only good
still-
shots,
and it's nice because your guys' react like the nice reactions too. Because you guys, I saw a lot of stuff about the Jordan Spieth shot where he's hitting his iron. And he's just like, just one,
Yeah,
fuck,
one
God,
fucking
God,
shot,
God,
Jordan,
slap,
come
like-
on, yeah.
and
Jordan
like,
Day?
yeah, like
Spieth.
we-
Yeah,
Jordan
Jordan
Spieth.
Spieth.
Yeah.
We like, dude, you guys will have
John
bad
Day,
shots
that's
and
Jason.
like
Jason Day.
shots that just
Thank you,
go
sorry.
right outside the hole, and it's like, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Whatever.
People-
It's a good reel.
people
Like,
resonate with that too.
It
'cause
does.
People honestly
it's all
don't
it's
want
all
to
your
see
attitude,
Dude,
Yes.
people don't want to see good golfers. People want to see other shitty people
golf.
sucking,
Yeah.
like, because it makes people. I know for a fact
It's
when.
just like me too.
yeah, exactly. Because you're like, oh,
Sick.
fuck that guy who just nuked
I
that
do
350
that.
drive. Like,
Exactly. Everyone's trying to knock the
Oh,
dude
yeah.
that birdies every hole, every reel that they post, and it's like, well, you played an 18 and that was your
Nice.
one
It
birdie.
takes-
You got a reel.
obviously, this is such a hot take, but it takes so much more mental focus to get through a round when you're shooting over 100 than being a scratch golfer. Because you know how hard it is where you just are like, fuck this.
Dude,
I'm done.
over this.
Yeah.
I'm 8 drinks deep.
Yeah, you know
I'm
how
just
many,
trying
the
to get
roller
through this.
coaster of emotions
Exactly.
that you have to go through.
I'm using range
understand
balls.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
I hit so many into the woods that I have
I'm-
to throw
I
down a range
literally
ball
have
I'm
range
scared
balls right
that
now.
I'm gonna lose all my
This
balls.
is a
and I
par
have
3.
range
There's a
ball
pond. I'm
going
using a
down.
range
yeah,
ball.
Exactly.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. And then you pure it, and you're just like,
Oh, yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
I got free
I'm
balls
sad.
for life.
I-
just
you're
get a
like-
range ball.
I could go pro.
Yeah.
If I do that every
Oh,
time,
baby.
wow, I'm pro.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
what?
back.
Without laughing at me, explain to me what a scratch golfer is.
That's
Us.
Pretty much can roll.
no,
you can
we're not
roll up.
scratch.
So essentially,
We're not even close.
Obviously, it's not. I wouldn't say every course. It's a loose definition of what I'll give you. It's somebody who can roll up to a course and essentially just shoot par.
par.
Like,
Oh.
You shoot par.
They'll
That's-
just-
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
in my head it sounded like somebody who doesn't
or
keep
very
score.
low
Right,
handicap.
exactly.
Yeah.
Super low handicap.
Super low
Like,
handicap or par.
Yeah. It's,
Like you're shooting 70s, 80s.
Right,
on
yeah.
average.
You can-
every time
Like
you
right
roll.
around 72.
You're just
yeah,
like a
every
consistent
time.
par or undershooter. Like,
Scratch.
yeah, it's pretty.
And solo, right?
Yeah,
So-
Yeah, your own ball. Yeah,
That's why Tony and I play solo, because I would say last year was
it does make you a better golfer.
Tony and I were
1000%,
hot last year.
You get
like
more
we
shots
were
in,
we
too.
were
Yep.
single digit handicaps. We were well on our way.
It makes
to be
you play
like-
more safe. It gives
Yeah.
you don't have to.
And that's what we've been working
Yeah,
towards.
we're working towards being
'Cause
scratch right now,
Especially
Yeah.
at Lake Windsor that we experienced today. Some of those holes were a lot of dog legs.
there's-
A lot
it's
of,
not easy.
You kill your driver. Yeah, you got to shot selection is what you have to look towards. You can
Yeah.
hit driver every time, but that's in the water in the woods. What we
Right.
saw today, we got to hit those 4 irons. The
Yeah.
irons
More
off the
selective.
tee. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what people need to understand too. Like. It's 400 yards.
you need one
but-
out
yeah,
there.
you need one out there. You need to put
you
it in
need
play,
one
you
out
put it
there in the fairway.
Have
Yeah.
you guys seen that? Like the fucking 2-iron is making like a hard comeback. Like people are using 2-irons
Yeah.
right off the tee in lieu of drivers. I've seen so many golfers who don't even have
'Cause, yeah.
drivers in their bags. They just, I'm gonna 2-iron this.
Because 3 irons go 295. That's what I heard.
yeah, yeah.
I
So have
can't.
you
I couldn't.
been to there? Like, where's your local place?
Well, that's a tough question. So many people ask us that. Like, what do you consider your home course? Like, shout out-
Greenfield Park.
Oh my goodness! Like
That's our high school.
So we
course.
go-
Greenfield Park. That's your
the high
home
school,
course
yeah.
for sure.
We primarily stick, if we were to like narrow it down to like a home course, it'd be like what Ives Grove, or Edgewood.
I would call those two.
Yeah. But that's how
Madison.
that's how
That's
two
your
dudes-
comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
let's just go here.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what we go to. That's what we.
they're
Ives Grove is
easy.
probably top one.
you know what
in,
you're
like-
playing. You know what you expect.
Know
you
what?
know,
Yeah, exactly.
We
But
like
That's our Kestrel Ridge. Like
Kestrel Ridge.
we talk about what we're gonna hit on the second hole because it's a short par 3, and it's like, well,
you know
I
what you're
overshot.
getting into.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
You know
You've played it
everything
enough
about these
times.
holes.
You
Yeah.
played
Tony-
enough times. You remember your shots. You almost have a mental notebook.
Oh, yeah.
right. We're
Yeah.
big amenity guys too. Like we
Yeah, the
like
carts and-
inclusiveness. Like
Bathrooms, pit
bathroom,
stops,
food,
yep.
like
Yeah.
just overall
food stops
shit.
on the
Like,
turn where you don't have to go to the
right?
clubhouse.
Because that's how Two Dudes in a Cart started. Is we
Yeah.
were golfing.
You guys were a review.
We were like exactly.
a
We were
review
like we
page,
want to
yep.
review courses because so many courses have the appeal that they're great, but it's like if you go a little
This
more
beautiful,
exactly.
this scenic,
Yeah.
this cheap.
Yup. Nailed it. You look at these courses and you're like, okay, they're aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
They're nice to golf at, but they fucking suck.
Oh, yeah.
Like
The greens are stiff. There's no
Exactly.
cart chick.
You
There's
caught-
no bathrooms.
else is
There's
going
no
into it?
trash
right,
cans even.
exactly.
What else is
exactly.
going into a course other than the course?
Dude,
It is all that.
yeah,
You're
exactly.
looking towards it. You're
So-
going for all that.
Like our goal for Two Dudes was like
The roughs are too thick.
Yeah.
all that shit.
100%.
Pushing
Like
it.
maintenance is such a big thing
Yep.
for us too, because like, granted,
Wet sand.
granted, we have shitty days, but
Dude.
like, dude, if
Hate
your
hearts.
maintenance is awful and the courses suck,
And
of
it's just-
course that's going to make the game a little bit
Fairways are
harder.
like
It,
for
does,
us.
it make
too,
everything matters.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Freshly
So,
mowed grass, all that shit. If you're playing out there
right. But
off of a chopped tee box and there's just a bunch of divots everywhere, it's
Yeah,
like
it's a par 5, and we got all divots. Like, what are
Right.
people hitting
Exactly.
here?
Yeah.
What am I not? What am I
What am
not
I missing?
understanding? Yeah.
That's
Do I
what
need
we
a
were just talking about that. Like,
everyone driver off the deck? What,
Right.
How
But
do you
then
take
it's
that
like-
fat of a divot?
Yeah.
because my thing, like going in, I had a terrible front nine at Kestrel off the tee, so I was like, I'm just gonna fucking tee up a 3-iron. And today I did all right with my driver.
Yeah,
but
you're
that
doing-
I
You're
think
putting it-
I don't
putting
know.
it down the fairway.
Either there's some good ass motherfuckers with those fucking divots, or it's like somebody's just playing safe.
See, I also,
Well,
you know what I
yeah.
think too? You know what I really think it is? I think we've played Kestrel Ridge so much that once you step up to that tee box, you're so in your head about how you always play this
Yeah.
hole.
Right,
Every time
yeah.
I'm on this hole, I always play it to the right, and you're just like, fuck.
Gets
And-
in your head.
Yeah.
And you try and switch it up to play safe, and it never works. And it's
Or
just
you
like,
switch it up to play safe, and it goes.
it goes
dead
dead straight
straight
into the
into the
field, and you're just
yeah.
like, this is stupid. Why am I?
golf is
I
the
get in
dumb
my head
sport.
so
Yeah, well-
much. It's way more mental
Right.
than people
Well,
people
what it-
give it credit for.
So we just golfed because when we got to Madison, we stopped at Door Creek,
Yeah.
and then we're golfing with this guy. And what did he say? You don't golf to win, you golf to play.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, yeah, that sums it up
Yeah.
pretty freaking well. Because like sometimes, yeah, I'll be rolling through like, okay, today's the day I
You're trying to
break,
beat- yeah,
75. Like I'm gonna shoot a 75 today, and then I end up shooting like fucking 88 or something. I'm like, this sport sucks. Like,
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore.
But an 88's good.
Dude, I mean, I'll
Maybe
I
it's
would
yeah,
really
go
good.
for that. No, not really, but I'd do some stuff.
That's
Like, what would you do for a
Less-
contact bar?
Shoot an 88, I do some.
Yeah, what are you going for under 80? What would you do? Wild stuff.
I would do some crazy.
I'd turn straight for or shit.
Oh,
No, that came out wrong.
What did they say? Clip that. yeah. Yeah. Let's clip that, huh? Yeah.
Don't cut it.
Yeah.
No,
Keep it in.
Yeah.
To be a scratch golfer.
To be a dead ass, we talk about this all the time. Like, what would you do to
I get nervous when I
consistently
talk to you
be
guys.
under, like, be under scratch golfer? Like, you can go up and you can
You can
just
do a lot of stuff.
smoke the course by like.
If you're doing that, you should go play for money, and you should be making some money.
That I guarantee people who are
That's the
scratch
goal.
golfers are going into scrambles thinking
Right.
easy money.
Well, Tony,
like with
yeah.
a
Trying to
person
enter
like stuff
into
like that. Yeah,
pro-ams and
I wouldn't
or
even
an
do
amateur
stuff like that. Yeah, just
I
stuff
don't
like
even
that.
know if I would go that far because Tony and I were just at, shout out Meekwan. We were just at Meekwan a couple weeks ago, and they had a, below amateur tournament or something. Dude, fucking first place purse was $8,000.
Dude, there's money in this sport,
Dude, there
It's
really
crazy.
is.
Even
Like,
though PGA doesn't obviously live Live is making a lot more money, and that's why
Live
people want to
money
go.
is-
But
it's fake, but it's
it's
real.
money.
But
Yeah, it's real and
It's
fake.
real money, but
Just just like last night when I lost all that money.
Oh.
Cut the.
yeah.
I won a bunch of money at that Beaver game, but yeah, Live and PGA, they're still making a bunch of money. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it is these minor tournaments you can collect if you are a great golfer. You're a scratch golfer. You're
We're
collecting a
doing
lot of it.
something that for us, Nate and I, we played 9 holes 3 times a week. Like we put in 9
Yeah,
holes.
we
3
do.
Oh
times
yeah,
a week.
We're doing good.
we're going golfing.
We
every
go out
weekend.
after
We do it.
work 3
Yeah.
times a week, and we put in a quick 9 holes, and it's like, dude, we're nowhere near scratch.
It's the little things for me that Nick
where
tells
we try
me.
to
It's consistency.
I'm a good.
Right.
you just have to keep going.
Well,
You just
isn't
have
that-
to
Take
keep
advice. Sorry, there's like 3 of us talking. My
No,
bad.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah. Isn't that crazy though about the sport? Is because I go to the range, every single day, maybe 2 times a day. Like I will go multiple times a day, 100 balls each. And I mean, you guys have seen me golf. Like I would consider myself a very strong golfer, but I cannot compare to actual scratch golfers. Like
Right.
it's
And those aren't even
insane.
pros.
Exactly.
They're not even
100%.
pro.
You're like, there are some just amateur people who just will blow me out of the water, who are just so much more talented at this game than I am. And it's ridiculous. Like
They'll go to Kessler and they won't even pull the driver out of their bag.
100%.
it's- yeah,
And they'll
it's-
smoke my ass every
Yeah.
time.
That's top 1%. That's top 2%,
Oh, yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the
Challenger
Yeah,
series,
that is
like-
Challenger series.
What,
Like,
isn't
that
it
is-
15 for under 100?
What?
15% for under 100?
Yeah, most golfers,
It's like only 15% of
percentage, yeah.
people ever, or that golf have ever shot under 100.
Wow, really? I didn't.
So
I
don't know about
that. Yeah,
So let's,
loosely-
if you
loosely.
take that down to 90,
yeah.
you're
It
looking
cuts
at
it
probably
down,
8%.
5 to 8%,
So,
I'd say.
if you're talking about in the
The
80s or
level of-
whatever,
and that's the thing. You need to
you're,
think about
you're top.
people might consider themselves a scratch golfer because they shot
Right.
75.
Yeah.
Right.
Once.
Yeah.
like I
Once in the
shot
lifetime.
75, and it's like, all right,
Right.
go do that again.
All right, well,
Go do that here.
That's why-
Go do that.
Go do
there.
it at a
Right.
different course.
Right.
Another.
Yeah.
All these other courses.
Go do that in a little bit of more wind and conditions that aren't perfectly ideal.
Well, I mean, that is exactly.
and that's
Yeah.
what determines a scratch golfer
Right.
is like
I can go
conditions
to the
might
course.
not be ideal. I might not be in the most comfortable setting that I'm used to. I might be playing with some randoms. You might be paired up with someone, and you can still just bomb
Right.
shots. You take everything mental out of it, and you're just golfing.
Right. Yeah.
That's a scratch golf.
right.
we are we're gonna
It's-
have to continue this in the part 2.
Do a part 2.
Can you cue the outro music?
Part 2.
Do you guys want to do
We're
some
talking
shout outs real
too
quick?
much.
We're at the 30-minute mark.
We're already at the 30-minute mark.
Yes.
Just talk a lot, I guess.
That went fast.
So we got 2 minutes for shout outs.
Yeah.
He's gonna cue up the outro, and then we'll just start a part 2 real quick.
Oh,
I know, I
shout-outs.
told you. I
Yeah.
told you it's gonna go fast.
That
It's
went
weird.
fast. Shout outs. I don't know if we have anyone to shout out. You know, like our boys over at Par Hopper, you know, they hook it up with the clothing, you know. If you guys
Got our
want anything,
code?
yeah, you know,
We can put it in the description
yeah,
below.
We'll give Par Hopper, you know, that's primarily what I wear on the golf course now. You know, their stuff's awesome.
Silky smooth.
Not getting paid to say this either. So.
Silky smooth.
They just like
But they
us,
should-
you know. We like the boys over at Par Hopper, but yeah, honestly, you know, give us a follow if you like
Send
golf
us some shit,
content.
too.
Yeah, send the boys some shit. I'm sure we can, you know, hook
Be
it
a
up
little
on our
brand
end. Yeah,
ambassador action on those.
But yeah, honestly, give 2 dudes in a card a shout out or a follow. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll link them.
nice.
We have a bunch of Instagrams
That was
coming out with them included in it. So if you follow us, which is going to be linked as well, just look for that. And I mean, I know we kind of look like a golf Instagram ourselves, but we're a podcast Instagram. So we're
Talk
gonna
about way more.
yeah.
You can.
Yeah,
let's delve into.
Yeah, well, on
This is the half of it. This is
we-
the half
we-
of it.
we got
Part
the golf
2, let's
episode
delve.
out.
Yes, let's get it out.
Now let's talk about
about it a little
you
more.
guys.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
you know
life.
let's talk about life. Let's talk about
Yes,
what
I
you
got
guys
questions. I got things to talk about. Let's
Oh,
do it.
that's a little scary. I don't know if I enjoy that.
Gotta turn the volume up on that. There's the outro.
Shout out Zach. Sorry you're not here. I hope work was all right.
Shout out to Zeus.
Shout out to Zeus. Shout out to Matt Borschnick with his Twitch. Shout out to Leanne and Hannah. Shout out to
Devin Culp.
dude. Shout out to Robin Devin and Devin for graduating. My guy. He's turning into a scratch golfer.
Dude, he's good. He's good.
Those high schoolers that
They're treating them different.
Dude, Bucks, man.
He's young too. He's young.
Young Bucks.
we'll see you at your graduation party. You know the golden rule. Tell someone you love them. All right, peace.
Shout out to Dane.
Shout out to Dave.
Shout out to Dane.
Shout out